Hi everyone, and welcome back to another week of You Remind Me with Marcus. And
Perry.
I hope everyone has had a lovely week because we definitely have had a
Yes.
lovely week. Like
Yes.
I said to myself, I was like, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I was just saying happy. That's how I felt
Good.
within my week last week. It just felt so nice. It was, yes, I'm just like,
Everything was
yeah,
good.
it's just like, you know how I was like walking into January, I want to be like, bam,
Mm-hmm.
like take everything in abundance.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was just like, yes,
Yeah.
I'm walking into rooms making people smile. And oh my God, I love it. I love
It's
it.
the first month that kickstarts your year.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like,
And it doesn't
why?
feel like a drag this year round.
January's
If you know what I
going
mean.
fast.
Really fast.
Fast.
I don't know what's going on.
Which worries me because I don't want the rest of this year to go that fast.
That's the thing.
But yeah, I don't normally like the way that January does drag. So
Yeah,
I'm actually quite appreciating that.
What we're on today as we're filming, it's like the 20th, and I'm like,
That's
wow,
crazy.
we'll blink and it'll be hello February.
Literally.
And February's 28 days.
So goodbye February.
Hello March for my birthday.
Yes.
God. Well, do you want to do your week first?
Yeah, sure.
Go straight in.
So I've had to write down some notes because there's been a lot.
Okay, he's done a lot.
So obviously you've all heard me speak about it on here the last few times. That obviously we were leading up to the big grand opening of this new Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Wonderland, which has now happened, and what a wild day it was.
It actually was.
From start to finish, it was just go, but just in the like best and most exciting way possible. Like we had ballerinas, we had a brass band, we had hot chocolate and cookies.
Oh, I did. Oh, well, I saw the cookies, but
and they were delicious.
They
were delicious.
Did you have one?
I had more than one.
Oh,
more than one.
I said to her, "No, thank you, darling."
More than one. They were like Biscoff.
Oh, I should have had one.
They were so good.
Oh.
They were so good. And we had a vegan option, but the vegan option was a bit
dead.
Yeah, it was a bit, yeah.
No, just a little bit of milk in there, don't hurt anyone.
Yeah, no. So yeah, it was an incredible thing from start to finish. Obviously, Charlotte and her friends were there. So she had Jordan Dunn, which is one of our models that we use with the campaign. She's like really famous. She's gorgeous. Twiggy came along.
Okay.
So yeah, it
She's
was quite
still
nice.
around,
She's
isn't it?
still there. She was in her little pink suit.
She looked cute in
she
that,
did.
you know?
She actually really did. But yeah, it was literally just incredible day. Like all of that stress leading up for those like 5 weeks of setting it up really did pay off.
It was worth it.
It was worth it. It was worth it. The stress was worth it. So yeah, and then you know this. I'm not a splurger.
Yeah.
Right? I'm really not a splurger. But I thought I'd worked so hard, put in all this work, got incredible feedback from open day. So I thought I'll treat myself.
Yeah.
I've been looking at this bag for a while. And it's been on my mind ever since, and I just bought it. I just treated myself.
Why not?
So it was a diesel bag.
I bet it looks cute.
It is.
I'm going on like I ain't seen it.
No, I know. And I actually wore it out on Saturday as well, and it was actually really nice. But I splurged. I just thought, spend the money. I would never normally spend that amount of money on a bag, but it was a present to myself for that.
Well, I did say to you, I was like, you should treat yourself anyway because, like, you've been promoted several times, so you hadn't have treated yourself anyway.
I haven't, no.
So I was like, just treat yourself. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not? Yeah. What else happened in my week? My dad's birthday was last week.
Okay.
So celebrated that. He didn't want to do too much, so we just stayed in, ordered a Chinese, and I made them watch Wicked.
Oh.
Because I purchased Wicked.
Okay.
So I've seen it 3 times now.
Oh, stop it.
And literally sat there and they both loved it. My mum cried her eyes out.
But it is like the scenes with Cynthia Erivo.
And that's the one that she said. That interpretive silent dance scene was
that
just...
tear, you're like...
And that tear was real.
Yes.
That was real.
Yes, it was. It definitely was. Yeah.
That was like real emotion that she felt in that moment. But yeah, made them watch that. She loved it. So that was Dad's birthday. So the other day I was at work.
Okay.
Right. And I needed to top up a perfume that I wear in Zara.
Okay.
So pop along on my lunch break and I'm standing in the queue and there's this guy behind the till.
Okay.
Watching me from head to toe watching me, right?
Like a hawk,
he's the only one on the till as well. So it's getting down, it's getting closer to me. I'm next. And then another co-worker comes over and goes on the till.
And you go
and calls me over.
Oh.
And then he goes to the co-worker, why did you come on the till for? I wanted to serve him. And then the co-worker just went, well, do you want to swap tills then? And then he got all embarrassed and he was like, no, it's fine. So I paid for the thing and then I just left and I was like, oh, if he would have served me,
what would have happened?
I genuinely think I was going to say something.
Yeah.
I don't know where this beam of confidence came from for me to just say something, but I thought, yeah. So anyway, go back to work. And I thought, let me just go on Grindr, because what's the odds that he's not going to be on Grindr?
Yeah.
He was on Grindr.
Oh, stop it.
So I messaged him. Everything was good for like probably an hour or two, and then it came down to what we were both looking for, and we're just both not looking for the same thing, which is really annoying.
Oh, okay, so fair enough.
So
he was just looking to fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Much. Yeah. And he was 24.
Oh, okay, 10.
So he's, yeah, literally 10.
A little boy.
So yeah, a little bit younger than me, but which was really annoying because he was really cute and he was French and he was beautiful. Like he was beautiful.
Oh.
I know.
What a shame.
I know.
Because that would have been so organic meeting. Do you know what I
literally.
mean? Like, that's how everyone wants to meet. Like,
just naturally.
Just you want to meet naturally out in the atmosphere, out in the open.
Nature. Just
just
literally.
Like, oh hey.
And then yet again, just another person that just wants to fuck.
Yeah. No.
So I was like, okay, move on.
Yeah. Oh god. But look at you getting confidence on these streets.
Oh, no, I know.
Well, you should have next time. Just go with it and just be like, hi. Well, you did because you went on the app and was like, hey.
Yeah.
So you did. Yeah.
So
yeah.
I was like, yeah. But now I'm going to go in and it'd probably be awkward.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't think. I would just still go in there, go and buy your shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My week wrapping up, because I feel like I've been talking for ages. Week wrapping up, Saturday night I had a little night out with some friends I've not seen in a while, because one of them is about to become a dad embark on that next journey of his life. So that was quite nice to go out and catch up with them. And also on Saturday I got more tattoos.
Oh yes, I know, I saw.
I did.
How many more tattoos did you get?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh my!
But it's because they're little.
Yeah.
So I could really count that as one.
They are popping though.
They are.
Is it more black they've done this time?
So I don't know if it's just because it's fresh. Still.
Oh,
it's like 2 days, isn't it? So it will go down a little bit.
Gosh.
But I feel like this is still really black though.
Yeah, no, that's
even
true.
Though
actually,
it's thin.
Yeah, it's like settled really well. It's like it's meant to be there.
But yeah, I thought, why not? Just
big tattoos
out here.
Well, you can't regret anymore because you got it on your bloody hand.
This is it.
No regrets.
No, it's just a memory.
Like that,
it's just a memory.
It's too much.
I can't. Gosh. But yeah, that wraps up my week. I feel like that's the most I've ever spoken about a week in my life on here.
You just say one thing.
Normally I'm like, yeah, it's been chilled. It definitely has not been chilled.
No,
it has not been a chilled week. No. And I'm currently off work and I've still got like 2 days off as well, which is really nice.
Oh, you still got more days?
I've still got tomorrow off. I'm not back until Wednesday.
Oh, that's good.
So it's been quite nice to have like the 4-day weekend almost. Yeah.
But you've actually have needed this. Like
I've slept.
Yeah. Just to like
I have
recharge your batteries.
Yeah, I've literally slept.
I said, boy, yeah, I'm glad you're like resting up now. Like, it's crazy.
But enough about me. Tell me about your week.
So, going with my week, I've got a lot of stuff to say.
Okay.
So, I'm going to start off, because I haven't actually said this on the pod yet. So, before Christmas, everyone knows on this pod that I've had my back operation that is meant to be coming up.
Yeah.
And so I was on the waiting list for a year. So I got a phone call from them and they were like, right, you've been on the waiting list for a year. Let's sort this out. Let's send you for an MRI. Let's get this done. So she was like, if we called you tomorrow, would you be able to come for an operation? And that's hard to be like, yeah, I'll just come for the operation because your life changes. You're going to
want it and you need it, but it's dropping everything at the click of a finger.
That's the thing. And then I wouldn't be mobile or anything. Do you know what I mean? For weeks.
Like, that's a lot to ask someone the day before.
Oh, God. Yeah. So, but luckily, I went for the MRI scan and then maybe within 5 days, they're doing everything quick now, apparently, at NHS.
Fab.
She rings me. She's like, the doctor's going to ring you. I said, what? She said, you don't need the operation anymore. I said, really? So I've reversed it from losing weight, which I have lost almost
Fab.
like nearly 3 stone I've lost.
Fab.
And I now no longer need to have the operation. So
props to you.
yes,
Yeah.
I was like, wow, really? She was like, yeah, it looks all better. It's like gone in. Well, because I had a slip disc, so it's kind of absorbed back into my spine, I guess. And actually, I don't
Fab.
feel as much pain because I had the sciatic pain before. I don't have that running down my leg anymore.
Amazing.
But I've just, because I walk, I swim, I do all of these things. So it's only a matter of time when it was going to fix itself, because I am that kind of person. Even when my back was hurting me, I pushed myself.
Yeah.
And I would do several more lengths.
Yeah.
Even though the back was twigging, I would just do that more
Yeah.
lengths, because I just find swimming, I'm using every part of my
You
body.
also wanted to do everything possible, like without needing the operation, to try and help yourself get there, to get to this moment where you don't need it, and you've got there.
Or even if I had to have the operation, I wanted to be able to bounce back quicker.
Yeah.
So that was one of the good things that happened. So I don't have to have the operation anymore, guys.
That is a massive weight lifted as well, that you're not just waiting for that anymore.
I'm just like, oh my gosh.
No. Especially because you've got things coming up this year as well that you want to be able to do. And if that was to ever turn around, it's like, what do you put first?
Yeah.
You know? Like,
literally, it's like, do you put your career first, or do you put... And I would have put my health, because I need to be... But actually, speaking to the doctor, she said, you would have been in more pain from having the operation. It would have stopped the sciatic nerve, but we were going to do a big operation, taking bone out, doing all these kind of things. So I would have been in more pain, and most probably it still would have had to be on tablets. I've weaned myself off all of these painkillers. I still take, like, when I feel it niggle, I do that, and I'm gonna go to like the pain clinic and speak about that. But I feel like it's literally has reversed itself. I don't have that pain. I used to walk and be in pain, and I had to walk because I'm walking the dog. But I was in pain where it was running down my leg, and
that's not
like. Thank my lucky stars. I don't know if it's mum watching down saying, I don't want my boy to go through that. He doesn't need to go through that.
She's not here to help you when you've gone through that. So...
Exactly. And I think she wanted to be here to help when I had to go through an operation, because she always used to ask, like, what's going on with your back? What's going on with your back?
Oh, you know, if she was still here when you had that operation, she would have either made you go home for however many weeks.
Yeah.
So she could
I said, how am I getting home?
Or she would have been here.
Yeah. That was what she said to me.
Day.
She said, I would have come and sleep with you. I said, you sleep where? With my back, they're hurting. You can't come and sleep with me.
But she would have.
But
she would have. But amazing news.
Yeah, really good news, isn't it? So otherwise, what else happened in my week? So much. I went to go and watch Hadestown, which is a musical at the Lyric. Oh my god, it's so great. Yeah. It's about the gods, like Hades and stuff like that. It is so good. Yeah. Like, do you know what? It actually made my love for musical theatre again. I kind of sat there and was like, oh my god, I love musical theatre, because I fell out of love with it. I literally did. Like for maybe 2.5 years, I just didn't go and watch shows. I just did me, basically, which I'm glad I did, because I needed to take that rest away, because the industry is hard and it can consume you very much. So that kind of brought back my love. Then I was fortunate enough, so I'm doing a show this year, which is later on in the year. We did a workshop for the show, and it was just so good to just be in the room again. And that is why I was like, happy. Like, it was a different mark, because like I did realize, like, but people were, they're picking me out. They're like, I made the group for the, like the WhatsApp group. They're like, Marcus, you will make the group. Make it like, I'm leader of everything. I was like, and it made me think, am I a leader? And then I was like, maybe I am a leader.
You are a leader, but you're also
very open to stuff.
You're a very open, welcoming person, but you have a personality to start something like that and get it going.
Okay.
Whereas I feel like maybe someone else could just start the group and then it would take 2-3 days for someone to say hello. Whereas like you would make it and you'll go, hey guys.
Yeah, and that's what I did.
Literally that. Like, I think you just have that personality, which is hard to come by, not everyone has it. Like,
I actually did feel like I was myself in the room, and you never are really, like, when you meet new people, you put up a barrier.
Always a little bit reserved.
Yeah, and you kind of not fully. from the get-go, Marcus was himself. I said, what is going on here?
Because you were happy.
Happy. I just felt so relaxed, and I was just able to be myself, which is just so good.
But how are the people, how are the cast?
Oh, everyone is
nice?
great.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Like, we're all, like, maybe the oldest is 40, I don't want to say out people's name, and then the youngest will be like 27, so we're like in a good age
that's
range.
right. Yeah.
Like, the show is an older show, like, if you know what I mean. So we are playing our age.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be 36 by the time the show's up, like, and I'm playing someone who is around that age, which is just great. And I think because of that, we wasn't walking into room like as graduates and being like, oh my god. No, we're walking
new,
in, do you know what I mean?
Like,
we're walking into like, we know our shit. We've been in many of rehearsal
You're all
rooms.
Seasoned,
Yes, basically. So it was just so good, and everyone got along. We sang, and the noise we made for just 8 people. I said, wow. Well, obviously I'm there foghorn them. Foghorned it up, and next minute, so you wouldn't know what. So you have tenors and basses. So tenor is a higher one, bass is the one. And I didn't realize. So the lady who was our MD, they warm us up, and there's me. Because I was there singing up, she put me as a tenor for all of the things. So I'm singing high in the show, like I got a woman like up there. I said, I know why you did that, innit? Because I was there singing out in warm up. She said, yes, that's how I knew what to put people in for.
Well, they're going to use people for their strengths.
There you go. So 100%. Why not do it?
Yeah.
I actually surprised myself as well how quickly I learned harmony. She would just teach it, and there's me singing harmony. I said, what is going on? Like, I just feel, because maybe I was so relaxed, so myself, you were able to just absorb stuff.
Yeah, but also your love for it's coming back as well, so you want to put that effort in.
Yeah.
You know, like, if this was 2.5 years ago and something came up after that show that you were in, you weren't in the right mindset.
Yeah, there would be so many blocks that would just make
it's a different time now where you are in that mindset. So you're like a sponge. You're just gonna absorb everything that's being thrown at you.
It's so nice to kind of, if you know, when you're like in a room and you kind of step out of it and look back at yourself and to be like, wow, Marcus, you are a different person from 2.5 years ago, and from what I've actually gone through, like, to come out and be strong. I actually am strong. I'm realizing I just have to say these things to myself now and be like,
100%,
pat myself on the back. I did very well for my mum's celebration of life. I sent her off very well. I've been doing stuff now. I'm doing everything that needs to be done. And my happiness is at the top now. And manifesting and all them kind of things, because you always want shit back from the world,
of course,
and stuff. Yeah, but let's move on. So, what else did I do? Oh, I went cinema to watch like Mufasa. So I went to Peckham Cinema. Nice. I said, let me just sit myself at the back. I said, because it was quite busy actually.
Okay.
And plus, I don't know if Mufasa is for kids. It's a bit too. Yeah, because it goes through like the family tree, but goes backwards, and it's a bit too much. Do you know what I mean?
For them to process and understand. Okay.
And you could tell they were getting bored because the kids were running up and down the thing, making noise. Woman nearly walked out with her child, and she's just be quiet. And they started walking, and he's like, "No, I want to stay." This is going on in the thing. And then, so I'm sat there, and then a family of 4 wanted to sit at the back as well. I said, oh, right, you go and think. They sat there. It was all good.
Okay.
Next minute, her friend comes in halfway through the film.
You've missed half the film.
I said, what the fuck?
Why bother?
Why bother? What is the point? Why are you wasting your money? Like, I just don't understand. But she comes in with, there's 3 of them who come in. And then she comes in with this little kid. They're just up and down. And then she sat somewhere else, and then she come and sit like right in front, and she said, oh, do you want to swap? And I was like, no, I don't want to swap. I don't need to move. Like, just because you want to be with your like, maybe I should have moved, but no, I'm comfortable.
It's not my fault you're half hour late and didn't get to sit with your friend.
But then the child was just back by my legs, walking through, and then and she was like, are you sure? I said, no, it's fine. It is fine.
She probably told the child to do that to make you want to move.
When I mean the child was up and down, up and down.
She probably said, go annoy him so we can sit back
there. Oh
there.
my gosh. So that was that.
Oh,
With
God.
Yeah. Mufasa's cute. I watched it once. Don't need to watch it again.
Yeah.
They've got that song in there, innit?
Yeah.
I wanna be with a brother. Da, 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 brother. I can't say too much, but you know that one.
But also, I've been, obviously, this is trending on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Some people's brothers are fine. I've been sat there like...
You said, whose brother where? Okay, brother.
Yeah.
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 Oh, hey, brothers.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I should wrap up my week there because I could talk more and more and more about stuff. But actually, no, I'll say a little bit more because you said it's your dad's birthday. It was my dad's birthday as well.
So my dad's 17th.
And my dad's the 19th.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So it was nice. I went home for the weekend, just spent time with him. I spoke before about he was getting a car.
Yes.
He finally, literally today, signed on the dotted line and he will have that car on Friday. I said,
nice.
Do it, just do it. He's just doing everything now, which is just so nice to see. But he is that kind of type of person where don't rush him into things. Like the salesman was, you know, when they shake your hand and it's like, right, this is thing.
Yeah.
Right now, can you give me payment? And my dad said, I didn't expect to pay anything today. I just wanted to make sure my son drives the car, which the car nice as hell. Driving. I said, everything's button, steering wheel.
On the steering wheel with the buttons.
But really nice buttons, like digital buttons. And everything's digital, but it's going to be me who has to teach him how to use all of these things.
The thing.
Every time he gets in the car because he will forget. So yeah,
You'll have to write him a little list.
There's no point. He won't even read the list. But I know it's got what he needs. He can put, because he loves having a little USB. That reminds me, actually, I need to buy him a USB. Because he said to me, buy a USB. Well, it's the whole point of the pod, isn't it? That's what it's called. You remind me. So reminded me. Because it can put a USB in the car and it will just have all his music on there. And it just starts the engine. He doesn't need to press no buttons, no nothing.
Perfect.
So it's great. He's just doing everything. We went out for dinner, went to my auntie's. Just seeing people. And it's hard because it's just the two of us now.
Yeah.
So, we're getting to know each other. Really much so. Like, getting to know each other again, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Which is nice. Like, I forgot my phone at home when we went for dinner, and just make conversation. You just have to make conversation in it and listen. And it might not be something that I like to talk about, but you just got to listen.
But you just got to,
But that was that. That was my week. I could talk more. I have got more, but I can't say. Oh God, because you know me, I could talk. But I think we should end our week there.
Yeah, fab.
Hope you enjoyed, guys. Hi guys, don't forget to subscribe.
And you can find us on Instagram at @you_remind_me.
Also, don't forget to DM us. We'll always get back to you.
Speak to you soon.
Love ya. We have got to the part of the news.
Yes.
Let's get straight into the news because all stuff is going on. Especially like today is the day of the inauguration of Trump. All of them kind of things. But I'm not talking about no politics stuff.
Nope.
But so the news of the first bit of news. So TikTok is now banned in America. Oh wait. Maybe it's not. It is not banned. All of 12 hours it was banned for. But the funny thing is that these idiot influencers said, "Oh, it's closing down. Let me tell you secrets."
I was just gonna. This is what
Let me tell you secrets and tell you that those products that I was promoting, I never used them. The ice shape thing, I used to make someone else eat the ice. Oh, that cream that I used to put on my face, I never used that.
Nope.
Oh, that nail polish. I'm just saying things now. Like, it's crazy.
It's crazy because they're acting like every social media platform is shutting down.
Yeah.
But like there are like, yes, you're losing TikTok and you're losing that part of an income now, but then like brands are not going to want to work with you and pay you all that money on Instagram, Twitter, like Facebook, everything else. So you're almost shooting yourself
in the foot. Literally.
But it was because it was a trend that everyone then wants to jump on.
They must have been like, shit, why did I do that?
Good.
Why did I do that?
Yeah, good. Let them think that.
Yeah, but that whole band thing was just, I don't know if it was
It
a
was pathetic. It
publicity
was
stunt, or I don't know what's going on.
it was
Like, but
ridiculous.
now Trump's coming in and saying, I'm gonna save TikTok. Like, why is this TikTok so, I understand the reason why it's such a big thing actually, because it brings in a lot of money for
It
people,
does, yeah.
and a lot of money maybe to the US.
Why did they want to ban it in the first place?
I don't know what the actual ins and outs. Like, I don't want to speak and then say the wrong thing, but
Mm,
it's that kind of. I don't know if they just got a battle with China,
okay.
like the US have, and but then Americans from that have now started. They started going over to that news,
A new one.
new
Yeah.
app, but obviously everything's in Mandarin. So apparently, well, allegedly as well, that Duolingo
Mm,
skyrocketed by
I'm
225% in the
screaming for
US.
people to translate.
Not to translate, to learn Mandarin, to learn their language, because I'm guessing that's a good thing. But there's like so many things. People are saying that Americans are in a bubble and being guided in a
Mm,
way, and China are not. That's why China's just like,
yeah.
hey, we can do this, we can do all of these things. Like, they have all of these things that are so much cheaper, and yeah, but
Yeah.
because it's all made in China,
Well,
obviously.
yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy. I was like, these influencers are idiots now. I don't know what's going to happen with that kind of world, because obviously we came out of lockdown, and that, well, in lockdown, that was
Mm,
a big thing.
it
Was that
was.
that is how people became influencers, and that's how
Yeah.
you have some of these celebrities now. So I say, for instance, what's the name from oh, what was the Get Me Out of Here? I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.
Mm.
They're putting like influencers in that. What's their name? Not Chloe.
GK?
GK
Yeah.
influencer.
And then the Australian one,
Yeah, I
the
just
guy
saw
has just gone
Max has
in.
gone
Yeah.
into that. Like, you have, what is it? What was those ones who were on not Come Dine With Me? What's
Gogglebox.
Gogglebox, and those brothers, and like they got like 2 million
Oh, Joe
for
and
Joe
yeah.
and I can't remember what
Can't
the
remember
other
the other
brother's
one's name.
name is, but like they're
Yeah.
celebrities now.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is
It's wild.
crazy.
It's
And
wild.
like, even celebrities, I'm calling them celebrities now. Even the influencers were saying how much they got paid from the highest thing, and some people got paid $50,000
Yeah. There was
for
one
one
guy,
thing.
a bald guy.
Yes, that's it,
Him.
Leo.
Yeah.
Leo
Him.
something, and he
Love
was like,
him. He was calling him out. He was
yeah.
like, "Come on, say it." And then he got paid 50 grand for, I can't remember what it
I
was.
don't know what exactly. Yeah, it was just like for one video or
For
something
one
like that.
brand deal.
Yeah.
50 grand.
That's why he's like, baby, I'm like, I just can't do his accent, but he's just
crazy.
like, yeah, I got the Louis Vuitton and all those kind of things.
Yeah.
He's more like
But
New York, sorry.
money just coming out of
Yeah,
left, right, and
like
centre. Like,
it is a
it's
money making scheme.
crazy.
Imagine scheme.
50
Let me
grand for
get-
one video.
I would say yes, please, and thank you.
I would just need one of them a year.
J-
I'd be happy with one of them a year.
Happy.
One of them a year, I'm
That
good.
is people's bloody salary. Thank you very much.
Like-
and you just say, let me just plod along in my make my job part time. Do you know
Literally,
what I mean?
some people work a whole year to have that salary divided
Yeah.
between 12 months after tax, and you've just got 50k for in one
One
day.
thing, yeah.
In one day for doing one video.
And that's why he's up in Louis Vuitton, wearing all of the Louis Vuitton,
This is
doing
it.
this, doing that.
This is it.
Good on him.
I mean,
say.
good on him.
Good
but-
on them and all of them.
No, I'm glad it's not been banned in one aspect though, quickly, just because there are some American TikTokers I do actually like watching their content.
Yeah.
So like I'm happy to like have them back. But it could also go again, like we just genuinely don't know.
Yeah, it literally
genuinely
could go
don't know.
again.
Yeah.
It's so true. But yeah, it was so stupid. So stupid.
It was hilarious though, seeing all the like the sad, depressing, like crying videos of like people saying goodbye, and then one girl, that Michaela that does the makeup.
Yes. Yeah,
she
yeah,
was
yeah.
like, she always does in her videos, go to part 2.
Oh.
And then in one sad video, she sat there like this and she went, go to part.
Oh. She's been going
And I was
through it
like-
as well, hasn't she?
Lord knows what's going on,
I
but
don't know, something
people
with
are
her husband or
speculating that
something.
she's getting a divorce, like, because
Cool.
all she keeps saying is like, with what I'm dealing with at home right now is like a lot, and like home for her is just her husband. It's just
Yeah,
her and
yeah,
her husband.
yeah.
So like everyone's like speculating on that. But obviously, like when it's her time and she feels right, she
Yeah,
will,
she
she
will.
will speak on it. But crazy.
Well, good luck to you, Michaela. Lovely.
Yeah.
So let's in other news. So a man, his name's actually Adam.
Mm-hmm.
He's 31 and he's from Northampton. Got caught out when his wife got the Tesco club card breakdown. Yes. It was said that the man ate 400 cinnamon swirl buns last year. It actually was 411, he said. Uh, yeah, and then so that means that he had one cinnamon swirl bun every 21 hours last year.
Not even one a day. One every 21
21 hours he had one. He also had 258 sugar-free Red Bulls and 219 Diet Cokes. I said, Club Card, you are terrible.
Why do I want to dive into mine now, though?
Because they apparently Tesco did the same as Spotify
Like
when
the
they did the rap. They did the rap, and it came through. So the wife was on a hen do, and she's like, "What the hell is this? You've been having
God.
that. That is not healthy for one."
No.
But he was like, "I'm a labourer. By midday I've burnt it off, but still, that is clogging up arteries."
To be fair, like a labourer's diet is probably the worst diet because they'll
Grab
never
and
take
go.
a packed lunch. It's always a grab and go. It's in the little Tesco's nearest to them or like whatever they have nearest to them. I'm intrigued to see what mine would probably be.
No, I know. Like, what is the top thing that you brought in Tesco? You go to Tesco more than me.
I think mine would be spring onions.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you always
Like
get like
salad.
an offer for spring onions that come up?
No.
Oh, okay, because usually, like, say for Lidl's, if you buy something
thing
so
you buy
often,
the most.
they're like, "Oh, here's 20% off it." That kind of thing, like that.
Oh my God, I'm going to try and see if I can get my wrap and I'll share it on the next episode, guys.
But it's that is shit that you got caught out like that.
Sorry, how many cinnamon swirls?
So it was, in total, it was 411.
Oh my God.
In the year. That's
my God.
more than one a day. In a year.
And sometimes it could literally be like, it was one every 21 hours, like broken down, working out like that. But sometimes he could eat the whole pack of 4. One after the other.
And he said some of them wasn't actually from Tesco's as well. He would go to like Greg's. He would go to other places.
So there's more.
It would have been more. Yeah.
Oh my God.
But yeah, Tesco's out here just getting people divorced.
Well, Tesco's made a buck from him last year. That's for sure.
Really made a buck.
Oh, wow.
I just said, that news is something else.
I bet you he's still skinny as hell, though.
And that's exactly what he is.
I bet you.
He is skinny as hell.
Ugh.
But he was like, I'm 31, I should stop doing it. And it is true. You do need to calm it down a bit. Like, I can tell you the last time I had, like, one of those. Like, even a croissant
thing, or like a donut or anything like that. Yeah.
And maybe I don't have a sweet tooth like that.
I don't have a sweet tooth I don't have a sweet tooth anymore. I used to massively, but, like, ever since losing weight, I don't. But, like... Yeah, those things just don't like appeal to me, like a Krispy Kreme. Like,
don't get me wrong, I do love a little sweet once in a while. I have a couple of sweet. Well, that's why I don't buy it, because you do end up eating a bag of sweets. Yeah, you actually do,
fully.
and you're just why did I do that?
Yeah,
there was no need for me to eat that whole packet of sweets, so it's just best to not have it.
Let me just not buy it. Yeah.
Let me not buy it at all.
No.
But let's move on to some other news. This is just a little bit of news. I just thought this was a bit sad. So the world's oldest woman has passed away, and she was 116 years old.
Oh my God.
This was in Japan, Osaka. She passed away. I was like, wow. I don't know if I want to get to 116.
No, I don't.
No, I don't know how she was, like, if she was able to walk or anything like that. But in my head, I'm like, 116. I'm not going to be able to be walking. I'm going to have to have care, and I don't want to get to that point. It's just not for me.
I like when my time is. You know, it will happen when it happens.
Yeah.
But if I had the choice to live to a certain, like, it's like, was she mobile? Like, was she able to do things for herself, or was someone having to look after her? Like, you then almost feel like, what is the point of me being here at this age if I physically can't do anything?
Yeah. Like,
you know?
I can't even wipe my ass.
Literally.
Like, that is degrading to me.
But it's the little things like that that actually would really affect someone.
Yeah.
Like, if I couldn't do that.
You're declining. You are declining. And you just say, right, I would be
Enough's
like, I'm
enough.
ready to go.
Yeah,
I am
enough's
ready
enough.
to go.
Yeah.
But even before 100, I say I'm ready to
Yeah.
go. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, good on her though for living that long. My God,
116. She was full of age.
full of age.
Full of age.
That needs to go in the Guinness World Book of Records.
Well, it is. She is that's what I just said at the beginning. The world's oldest. So she's in the Guinness World.
Oh,
Record.
she is in the Guinness. Fab. Okay, you didn't say
So,
Guinness. So I was just like world's oldest. I was like,
Guinness,
okay.
Yeah. I said the world's oldest, but yeah, she is in the Guinness World Record.
No,
book.
good on her. R.I.P.
Yeah, God rest her soul, poor love. Right, let's move on. So, I was meant to say this bit of news last week, but I didn't get round to it because the episode was going on for too long. So, Orphan Sharif, the father of who murdered his daughter, Sarah Sharif. I don't know if you ever heard about this story. What he did is he tortured the daughter, and the school actually noticed stuff was happening, and he just took the daughter out of school and just said, right, I'm just taking her out. And in the end, him and his wife,
Oh my God.
which isn't the daughter's
Biological mum.
Biological mother, ended up killing her. So he's in prison now, and he's doing 40 years plus life, basically, in prison. And so he got attacked over Christmas with a tuna lid. They cut him in his neck with a tuna lid. He didn't pass or anything, like he's still alive. But it just made me think, those kind of things in prison, they don't like anything to do with children.
No.
Like, if you're going to go and attack children, especially even if you're a paedophile, you're dead.
Rape, paedophilia,
anything
all
like
of
that.
Like abuse, you're done for.
Yeah.
You're done for.
And they know, as soon as you come in, they know what you did.
And they'll know what your sentence is. So it's 40 years plus, and they will say to you, you ain't even going to hit them 40 years because we will kill you beforehand. Yeah. That's literally how it is for those types of things.
But it's so funny because tuna lids are sharp.
Well, when you just said tuna lid then, in my head, I thought Tupperware. So I was like, what did they do with the plastic Tupperware? But the actual silver round tin lid.
That is cutting through.
That's how
the amount
you
of times
did not
I've
die.
maybe cut my finger on it and you say, ouch.
They're sharp. And you've just slit man's neck and he's not dead. Wow.
Didn't slit deep enough, maybe.
Yeah.
But I said, wow.
Jesus Christ. But shouldn't have did what you did.
Yeah.
So, you know.
It was coming to him, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And it's always going to come to him.
Always.
So
they'll do that once, they'll do it again.
The prison need to either separate him away from people or give him his own room. And I don't know if he's going to have his own room.
Prison ain't protecting anyone.
Yeah.
No.
They're also saying at the moment that they don't want people to go in prison. So those kind of petty things, they'll rather just make you do like house arrest and you just stay in the house for 20 hours. But people are like, no, you should do time.
Because you're still living a luxury life in a house, comfortable.
Because you can still go out and work. You can still do all of those things, but then you just have to be up in your house.
No, build more prisons.
Because you can, I'm guessing, say you do burglary, you can still go and burgle in that time that you're allowed to be out your house.
Literally.
Do you know what I mean?
Literally.
You can still go and get on bad and be like, no, I was at home.
You could kill someone still. Like, you know. Yeah. Build more prisons if there's no space.
It literally does.
Build more.
Stop building houses and build one big ass prison. Done.
The way you can build these flats tall with all of this room.
Why couldn't they
build a tall prison?
No, but I don't think you would be able to build a tall prison because you'll have bars on there. I was going to say people jump, but
bars on the window.
Yeah.
Also, if someone jumps, it frees up room for someone else. You know, I'm so sorry, but it does. It really does.
Frees up room. It's true.
It frees up room for someone else. But really build like a 50s store tower block.
Just go up
for prison. Like
it is so true.
Yeah.
Yeah. God. Well. Anyway, without that man. Gosh. Yeah. So, I haven't spoken about this man for ages because it's been quiet, but over Christmas it did flare up. So, Diddy allegedly had a meltdown over after Christmas or like over Christmas kind of thing. They said this was because Diddy is feeling frustrated at the fact that he had been in prison since September, despite having a high-powered legal team. He thought that he would have been out on bail for Christmas. He did ask to be taken to the hospital by the prison guard, but he was then denied. This was over the Christmas period. Allegedly, he managed to calm himself down by using different meditation techniques.
Oh my God.
Full of shit.
He was told when going into that courtroom that
Yeah.
you are going to prison on no bail.
There you go.
Just because it's Christmas.
It don't mean that we're just going to let you out.
No!
We are not going to let you out and be like, oh yeah, babe, just
They
go and do what
could
you
not
need to
give
do.
a shit. You did what you did. You're in jail with no bail.
We do. Oh, I like that.
Oh, that was a little rhyme.
Oh, I like that.
You're not coming out. Like, no.
Yeah. You
No,
are
no,
not
no.
coming out. You have that breakdown. You have all of these things. Like, you're going to have those breakdowns. And it's sad because you don't get the help when you're in prison. They really don't give you the help.
Don't. No.
So, luckily, you had that
Yeah.
meditation techniques.
And keep on meditating.
Yeah, you're going to have to keep meditating, baby.
Keep on
because
meditating.
when May comes, May's going to slap you.
Mm-hmm. And this is it. September,
Oh.
October, November, December, January. It's been 4 months.
Yeah.
You're about to be in there for a hell lot longer than
Mhm.
that. So start meditating.
Because they're almost saying that he's going to do a very, very, very long time.
Yep.
Like years. Like
Yeah.
20 or nearly coming up to like a life sentence for what he's done.
Yeah.
I said
He will be out earlier
really?
than that.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
He will. Yeah.
He will be out.
But hearing that, you've got 30 years, will break him, of course.
But what he should have done is he shouldn't have done what he did.
This is it.
And then he wouldn't have been up in prison.
This is it.
You can't think, I've got so much money in the world that I can
Uh-huh.
do this to people.
And this is the
Yeah.
thing. The fact that you fought that and you still did that, but then also when you got caught, still then use the thing of, I've got so much money, give me the bail, I'll pay it.
Yeah.
No.
I don't give a shit if you can give us double the bail.
Yeah.
You stay your little skin in
Yeah.
that prison.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And that's why they didn't give him bail,
Yeah.
because they knew that he would
could
be able
pay
to
it.
pay it and he'll be back out on the
Yeah.
streets. No.
He could pay it double and then they will name the bloody break room after him and be
He
like,
would have
do you know what I mean?
literally. He would have come out on bail, he would have paid that, come out, and then he would have gone into hiding and no one would have been able to find him.
Yeah.
That's literally what would
Basically.
have happened.
Yeah. Yeah, he would have gone on some island somewhere
Yeah.
that no one would have known.
Yep.
And they would have been like, where's P. Diddy now?
All
Where's
of 10
Diddy?
years later,
Where's
they're still searching for him.
Where's
like,
Diddy?
No.
Or he will stage his death or something like that and be like, okay,
Yeah.
I've
And then
gone,
he's living
I'm
in an
doing it.
underwater bunker somewhere.
Yeah.
Like,
He's
no.
just like, what the hell?
No.
God. Well, anyway, that's the end of the news. But I had 2 questions for you.
Oh, God.
This is stupid questions.
Okay.
But, I wanted to know, how the hell do people commute every day? It's too much. Because I know you're a commuter. Because I've just done a week of it. I was like, what the hell? It's just always busy. Fridays are glorious. Because it's not really that busy, but it is just always busy. I'm like, do you not get sick of commuting?
Do you know what? There becomes a point when you just get used to it.
Yeah.
But, and I notice other people do this as well. I have a set way that I go to work.
Okay. Yeah,
Obviously, like I have
yeah.
my trains that I have to get, but for each train, I have my set door that I
Yes.
get on.
Yeah, I would do the same.
One, because it's closest when I come on the platform as to where I need to go to,
Vroom.
so I'm not walking through everyone,
Mhm.
and it's not the busiest
Yes.
as well. And I always stand by the door closest to the window.
Okay.
So in the summer that I have the breeze because it's hot as hell. Hot as hell.
Yeah.
And I even see a few people do the same thing
faces
because
kind
like
of
I'll
thing.
see them every morning kind of thing.
Gosh.
But I just it does get annoying like when it is peak time
Yeah.
at like super early in the morning. Like if I'm working at 9 and I'm going to get the train at 8, it's a little bit busy because they're all them 9 o'clock commuters are coming in.
Yeah,
If I'm
yeah.
starting at 8 and I'm at the station for 7, it's not too bad.
Mhm.
And then anything after that is fine, but that 8 o'clock train is always a little bit busy. And then coming home because I'm coming from Central, it varies.
Yeah.
It can vary.
Yeah, because
but-
like round that, if you finish like 5 o'clock-ish, that kind of time, it is gonna be busy.
Yeah.
Like everyone
Yeah.
literally finishes like 5, 6.
Yes.
That's busy as
Yeah.
hell. Like,
But as long as you
Oh.
have your little things, I'm also a speed walker, so I'm
yeah,
through everyone.
people. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But
Yeah.
you just get used to it. But if I could, I can change my commute. I can just get a bus straight to work from mine
Oh, okay.
because the one at 8 goes all the way to Tottenham Court Road, and then I can just walk round.
You can't risk it with a bus because you just never know.
There's
It
not enough
can-
space. Roadworks, breakdowns, all of that. Like
one day you might be 20 minutes early for work.
This
One
is
day
it.
you'll be cutting it
Yeah.
fine. Like that's too much on your
no,
heart. There's
it's too much.
palpitations.
And the
there.
bus is an hour. It's
Oh,
like 60
okay.
minutes, whereas
Oh,
my
gosh.
journey door to door is like 35 now with the train.
But then if you
Like,
did get the bus, especially in London, it would be half the price that you
it's
pay.
like £40 a month.
Yeah.
And I pay 163 a month.
Oh gosh.
No.
So you would
Yeah.
save so much money for more
You would.
diesel bags.
You would. This is it.
Innit?
This is
Oh
it.
God. So next question. I
Mhm.
don't know if it might be wasted on you, but I just found it really funny. So my housemate was here, and I said to him, "Do you wash your chicken?" He said no, because the ungodly smell that was coming from that chicken.
Do you know what? Obviously, don't eat meat.
Yeah.
If I did, I would be
Washing the
washing the goddamn
chicken.
thing. There's so many people that don't wash
Wash.
chicken, vegetables,
Mm.
salads.
I do.
Like-
Do you remember the other day when I was making some food, maybe weeks ago, and I was peeling off the first layers off like the cabbage or the lettuce?
Always.
You gotta peel those layers
I'm
off
giving like the first 2 layers on a ball of lettuce. I'm taking off and throwing away
in the bin.
in the bin.
In the bin that's gone. I'm not.
Gone.
Yeah.
I don't need to
Yeah.
then wash that part and go,
No.
oh no, it's clean. It's the first 2 layers
Yeah.
that have been touching every goddamn thing in that
And
basket.
everyone
on its
has
way.
been touching it as well because
No.
you look through. I look through everything. You want the best one, so you're moving
No.
stuff. Yeah.
Even the other day at work, someone was eating grapes, got grapes, peeled the thing open and
And went
just started
crunch,
eating
crunch,
it and was like, did you want a grape? No, I'm not a massive fan of grapes anyway, so I
Yeah.
said no. But I was just like, you give them a rinse.
Yeah.
Just give them a rinse.
Yeah.
Like, give them a rinse. Everything. If I eat
Just-
apple,
yeah.
I'm giving it a rinse.
It just needs a little
Everything.
rinse.
But chicken?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And I don't know if I've made him feel shame or I don't know. I didn't make him feel shame, but I just said you need to wash your meat.
No,
So I
he
don't know
he
if he
don't
was-
probably feel no shame because
No.
he probably still won't wash it going forward. Because some people are set in their own ways and they
They
don't.
I could never just cut open a packet and just go
just
slap.
in the
Especially with chicken, because I remember when I
Mm-mm.
did eat meat, it has got a sliminess in that thing. And you know when you hit it and then it's got the paper you peel off, that's got all... Nah,
Oh,
no.
no.
Wash
No.
your meat, guys. Just wash it.
wash your meat.
It takes 2
Wash
seconds to
your
just wash the
veg.
thing.
And wash your goddamn hands.
Yeah. If you want to
before you're doing
really,
it all.
really wash the meat, you get a lemon, you get a little bit of vinegar, you do, and now you wash it properly. But
Mm.
if you've got time, just make sure you run it under the water so you can get
Yeah.
that slime off it. Like,
Yeah. No.
what it's been
Oh,
packaged
God.
and all that kind of stuff, and been on a conveyor belt most probably to go because all of it's packaged so quickly.
No.
Wash your meat,
Please.
but
Please. For your own health.
yeah,
Wash it.
yeah, wash
Yeah.
your meat.
No,
But that was
no.
those 2 questions. You know me, I always got questions about stupid stuff. But I think we should end it there. That was
Yeah.
a lovely, lovely pod this week. I
Good
hope you
little
all
episode.
enjoy it. Hope you have a lovely week. And
Yes.
stay happy.
This is it.
Bye.
Bye.